58, and we're going to be starting geometry and looking back at some things that you might have learned last year. So geometry figures and their symbols. So if I say a point, it is, you say it, point M, and it will look like that. Line, it is very important. Oh, here, in fact, here is how you say it. And then if I have a line, PQ, you must have the arrows going at each end to show that that line goes infinitely out in either direction. So here is your line. And this is how you write it. This is very important. You must put the letters that it goes through. It could be PQ or QP. And it also has the same little line figure above it with arrows. So make sure that you know that is how you write that. Then if I have this line segment, which stops at each end, you write it RS or SR with a little bar over it. It stops at each end as opposed to the line that goes on infinitely. Then if I have a ray, now this is very important. The ray, here is my ray. It starts at a particular spot and it goes infinitely in the direction of that arrow. The only way that you can name that is this endpoint must be first, and it's not real clear. That T must be first, and it's going through the U. So the endpoint must be labeled, and I'm sorry I don't have a different color pen. On this one, an angle, I can name this angle, and here's how you write it. I can name it, this vertex is always in the middle if I'm naming it with 3. So it's either D angle, DEF, or angle FED. And if there's no other angle around it, I can also just name it angle E, again, using the vertex. Okay, so these are really important. And then a plane is kind of a mysterious thing. A plane is represented like a sheet of paper, but a plane actually is something like this, where it goes out infinitely in all directions. So a plane can't just have 2 points. A plane must have, because how can I say this? If I just have, we'll get to an example, but it must have 3 points. Always, always, always. Oh, and here's the reason why. Let me go back. Because a line, if I just have this, and I put AC, okay, that could also be a line if I just have AC, the line AC. So you have to secure a plane by naming it by 3 points. So that cannot be a line. So that indicates the plane. Then perpendicular forms right angles, and every right angle is 90 degrees. Do you remember hearing that last year? Okay. So this is very important. And the perpendicular symbol is almost exactly like it looks, and they're naming it right here. Parallel with 2 L's, that is the symbol for parallel lines. Parallel lines extend in the same direction and are the same distance apart, and they never intersect. They never intersect. So I think we're going to do most of these. So match each term with the appropriate symbol. So here's, oh, I guess it's down here. Okay. So a point. Where is our point? Up here. It is this E. So it is E. Then number 2, where is a line? C? Well, yeah. Well, C. F? There's actually, this could be, I don't know which one they're talking about, but this is the correct symbol for a line, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right now. And if we have to use it again, it could also be this line right here. And I'm actually going to name, oh, they're putting the letter. It's okay. So I'll go put both. Okay. Because you need to get used to writing it anyway. Array. Which one represents array? Uh-huh. Yes.
So whenever you write like geometric figures, like do they have to be uppercase? Then they be lowercase as well?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. They're all in uppercase. So we'll do this. We'll follow the same pattern. Oh, this is the better one for the line because collinear. What do you think collinear means? I haven't given you that word. What do you think?
They're two linear angles.
Well, what is this word right here? What is L-I-N-E? Line. They coexist on the same line. So where are a bunch of points on the same line? It is the letter I. And that one, I'm going to actually put a symbol. I want you to do it. So it's line, and I'm just going to use CG. I could have said CD or CE, but I'm going to use the endpoints. So it's line CG, which is the letter I. Which one represents a line segment?
AF.
The AF, you're right. Here's line segment. So that's going to be segment AF, which is the letter B. Array, which one represents array? The KL. You're right. Here's array symbol. So that is the KL, which is the H. Which one represents an angle? Maria, what did you say? D. Angle, N-O-P. So that is angle, N-O-P, which is the letter D. I'm going to skip coplanar just for a second. Which ones have we used? I don't know if you can use them twice. I don't know. We did that one. We did this one. We did this one. All right. Is perpendicular, which is the symbol that shows is perpendicular. Is what?
K. Well, K is parallel.
That's parallel with two L's. It is the G. So go ahead and write the perpendicular symbol. It is the G. Which one it means parallel? So parallel is that symbol, and it is the letter K. And then parallel lines. What represents parallel lines?
Anything that's like two lines on top of each other.
Ava, what do you think?
F.
It is the F. Here's a line. Here's another parallel line. And let's get used to writing that. So who knows what line I could call this? The top one. Line AB. So put it down here. It's line, with your little arrows, AB is parallel to line what? CD. So put the line CD. So parallel is, what did we say is K?
F.
What? It's F. Thank you. All right. So, and then we're at intersecting planes. Here's a plane where they're intersecting. Which is the best picture for that? It is the A. Intersecting planes. On this one, I'm just going to say A. And then, so we've got this one is the coplanar. Okay, so where do you see a plane? And just like collinear were a bunch of points on a line, coplanar means there's a bunch of points on a plane. There's only two plane pictures. This one and this one. Which one do you think it is?
J.
It is the J. These are all on the same plane. So all of these are coplanar because they all fall on this plane. Did they tell me what plane it is? No. So just put J. Okay. Then identify the figures in the diagram. So for points are any points. So point A, example, B, C, and X. There's actually many points, but these are the ones that they're written out. Name 6 rays. I don't think so, but we'll try. So a ray, I can start at, let me see. Let me do a different one. Okay, tell me one, Noah. Tell me one of them. Let's start at the A. Starting from the A, what is A? Starting at the A is my endpoint. Where does it go through another letter? So it could be AX. So put this AX. It starts at A, going through the X. Does A go through something else down here? So I can put AB. Does A go through something else? So it goes through A, starting at A, going through C. Okay. Then, how about if I started at C? If this is my endpoint, then where does it go? I can't name, oh, C going through B. Yeah, C going through B. That would be my ray. Starting at C again. Is there another one that I could go through? I can go through the A. So CA. And then starting at X. Starting at X. Tell me a ray.
XA.
Is XA, going through A. Okay. Name one set of perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines cross each other. Who sees where they cross? Where you see the perpendicular sign. So I'll use, there's actually 2. So we'll just name one set. Here is, and here we'll use these 2. So this is line, what do you call this line here? I need 2 letters. So line, I don't have enough room here. So line AX, make sure the little arrows are there. Perp is perpendicular. Use that symbol. 2, what is this line here? It's AB. So line AB. Okay. And name, oh, this is too much. Name 5 angles. Angles must, I'm not going to have enough room. Angles must be written with an angle symbol and 3 letters. So I can't just name angle A because that A could be this, could be this, could be this. So I must have 3 letters. So let's start with this angle right here. So the middle would be a C. So what's the first letter that I could put? No, if that's the vertex, that's going to be in the middle. Yeah, A, C to B. So angle A, C, B. Yes, ma'am.
How come B is not the vertex? Because couldn't that also?
That could, and we're going to name that one.
Oh. Okay.
So there's many of them. So this time let's start at right here. And this is my angle. So what letter has to be in the middle?
B.
The B. So what's the letters on either side? Is the C, B, and then what?
A.
So the other angle is C, B, A. Then let's go to this, the A. This time I'm going to have this angle right here. So what letter is going to be in the middle? The A. What's going to be on either side? C, A, B. So C, A, B. Then let's name this one here. I'll name.
What would be X angle XAB?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So X to A to B. So that's this angle right here. X to A to B, where A is my vertex. X, A, B. And then we need one more. How about this one right up here? Could we do this? Oh, but I don't know that point though. B,
BAX.
B-A, wouldn't that be the same one?
No.
I want a different one.
Oh, wait.
You could do B, C, A.
What?
We've already done that. B-C-A. Just, that's 4 is good enough. So 4, we're going to do 4. All right. 3 line segments. So the line segments can be anywhere. It could be C to B, where it stops. It could be what? A-B. So A-B. And what else did you say? That little tiny segment there is A. There's a ton of them. A-X. That's all we need. Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing as A-B.
Yeah.
All right, so flip it over. Oh, darn. Why did that do that?
Might have been the chair. Because what if the wire was wrapped around the chair leg?
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this one. I think you're going to need a ruler. I'm trying to see. Okay. Do you have a ruler beside you on the table somewhere? Here, Ava, put these on. Okay. So make a drawing. Uh-oh, it's frozen. Rah. Okay, it is frozen. So I have to stop this.